Tropical Storm Imelda has formed near the Bahamas. It has winds of up to 40 miles per hour, moving at a snail's pace towards the north at 7 miles per hour, and will continue to move slowly towards the north over the next couple of days, moving through the Bahamas, and it could potentially bring some indirect impacts to the Floridian coast, such as gusty winds that could reach tropical storm force levels, and it also can bring in rip currents and high swell for the Floridian coast. But then by Monday, it should turn into a Category 1 hurricane, and around this time, it should also be steered away from the southeastern coast due to the close proximity to Hurricane Umberto. Now, Hurricane Umberto was the second Category 5 hurricane so far this season in the Atlantic. Now it weakened back to Category 4 strength, still has winds of up to 150 miles per hour, continuing to move towards the north, and then it should pass towards the west of the island of Bermuda as a Category 3 storm. Could bring in tropical storm force winds and high swell and strong rip currents. But due to the close proximity to Imelda, Umberto is going to tug the storm away from the continental United States. So great news so far, but we are still expecting tropical storm force winds for the Bahamas, as much of the Bahamas are still under a tropical storm warning over the next 48 hours. We do also have a tropical storm watch for parts of the Floridian coast. So for places north of Palm Beach all the way to Volusia County, the potential is there that they could see winds of up to 40 to 74 miles per hour. Now here are the spaghetti models. This is the GFS spaghetti models, and notice all of the spaghetti models are indicating this curve towards the east and away from the Floridian and the Georgia coast. The European model still is kind of holding on to the idea of a landfall in South Carolina and Georgia, but once again, most of the models are also following the track that the storm is going to move away from us. So very promising and good news so far. Now, in terms of the future view, still showing the same idea. Over the next couple of days, Imelda is going to move through the Bahamas. Outer bands could also affect the Floridian and the Georgia coast, but then it's just going to continue to be moved away from us, and then by Wednesday, it should be well offshore. So for central Georgia, the impacts are going to be extremely minimal. Could see some breezy conditions over the next couple of days, so wind gusts of up to 20 miles per hour, but Imelda may actually filter in cooler and dry air for much of this week.